Hey yo, howdy folks, this is Noalicious and I am making another video finally. Today it is all side Easter eggs on Liberty Falls, please enjoy. Today we will be starting out with all of the power-up drops and then moving on to the rest of our side Easter eggs. So our first drop is going to be the max ammo drop located here at the base of the supports on the bridge that you can see from spawn. Do note that for some of these drops you will need a sniper for because they're either very far away or just very hard to see. And next up is going to be bonus points, which can be located right here on the back of Ollie's Comics on top of this AC unit. You can see it sticking out just there. Get you a free 500 points. The next drop will be located up these stairs, sort of across from the flower shop in this window here. You'll see the armor plates sitting right on that back little rack. Go ahead and shoot that, get yourself a max armor. After that, we're going to be going for a double points, which can be seen up on that little bar up on the water tower there. Go ahead and shoot that, get yourself a free double points. Our next drop is going to be an insta kill, which will be located here behind the church up on top of the roof. Go ahead, shoot that, get yourself a free insta kill. Our second to last drop is going to be a full power, located behind this bus outside Liberty Lanes. Behind this little barrier on the ground right here, you can see it leaning against that car. There you go, you got yourself a full power. And our last and our least drop is going to be located here on top of the bank roof. And you'll look inside and see on top of the chandelier a little nuke drop. You're going to go ahead and shoot that, and you get yourself a free nuke. Our next Easter egg is probably our most well-known one. If you come up to this vending machine here and spawn by the motel, if you just punch the bottom of it, you'll get a reward. And that can be anything from a decoy like I just got to 100 points to salvage to just a bag of chips you can't do nothing with. You can also get a ray gun, which is worth noting. I have gotten the ray gun once. Unfortunately, I was not recording. There is an upgrade for this step. If you buy Melee Macchiato and punch this, note that will be a one-time use if you use Melee Macchiato on the machine, but you'll get a bonus reward, whether that'll be like 500 points, even more salvage, anything. So just keep that in mind. If you really want to maximize that reward, get Melee Macchiato. And our next Easter egg is going to also kind of a well-known one, but we got the pool table one. You just go ahead and shoot these pool balls here on this pool table inside Liberty Lanes, get yourself a free 100 points. Our last but not least Easter egg is if you look over here from the graveyard, you're going to see 5 cans on top of the fence. You're just going to go ahead and shoot these cans one at a time until they're all gone. You will need a sniper for this step, obviously. There you go. Once you shot them all, you get yourself a free Deadshot. Make sure you're standing here in the graveyard looking through that barrier at that fence there. Next up, we're going to be doing the bowling Easter egg, one of my personal favorites, and there is a dark ops associated with this challenge. But we're going to need to find 5 pairs of bowling shoes. One can be found here through this barrier in the graveyard. One can be found here on Hill Street. If you're up these stairs for the zombie spawn, you look under this table, you can find a pair of shoes there. Our third pair of shoes is going to be located over here in the Backstreet parking area, across from Ollie's Comics inside the Frank's hardware store. You'll be able to see them on top of that shelf right there. Our next pair of shoes is going to be located here in the spawn area by the gas station inside the front door, where you'll see a pair of shoes right there on top of the ledge. Don't mind that spider. And then our fifth and final pair of shoes will be located on the West Main Street inside of Benson's. You'll see way over there on the far left inside the window your last pair of bowling shoes. After you do that successfully, you'll be teleported into the bowling minigame. Once you're in here, Mr. Peaks is going to do a little dance. A bunch of zombies are going to dance around you. And essentially now we're just going to wait. Wait for him to go away. You're going to get your bowling ball. And now, if you want the Dark Ops challenge, do know you have to score 300 points in these 2 minutes. And I'm going to give you a little tutorial now of how to do that. So you're not just going to spam bowling balls down the lane. What you want to do is you kind of want to just try to charge them up and hold them until there's like a bunch of zombies walking in front at the same time. I promise this is better for points than just throwing them super fast. At least this is how I did my Dark Ops challenge. And there you have it. Once you score your points, Mr. Peaks will come back, do a little dance, and then you will be rewarded with your reward. Our next Easter egg is going to be the dancing zombie Easter egg. So when you're here on the riverside section of the map, you're going to head on over to these 2 binoculars, and you're just going to want to focus on this dancing zombie I have in my scope right here. Once you've focused both of them on the dancing zombie, you'll see these purple lights flash out from the hill it's standing on, and if you turn around behind you, you'll see all the zombies and manglers that you might have spawned in. Come on over to this bus and just start boogieing. Either take this time to get some stuff done in your game that you want to do, or if you just want an easy way to kill zombies for a bit, you can. Our next side Easter egg is actually a fun one. We're going to be doing the jet gun. Yes, I do have a full in-depth tutorial video on my YouTube channel, but I'm going to make this a quick one because we need the jet gun for our next side Easter egg. So, here to the right of Speed Cola, we're going to grab the water valve. We're going to make this kind of a speed run round. We're going to take that water valve on over here to the bowling alley where we are going to place it and just start turning it. Once that's done, pick up the valve. Next, kill the groundskeeper in the graveyard, pick up the key that he drops. Take that key over to the shed behind his house. Go ahead, open the shed and grab the handbrake from inside. Next, either get a mangler to spawn in or build yourself a mangler cannon arm. Go ahead and shoot the door to the radio house here. Once it is opened, go ahead and start digging up all of the trash piles until you find this piece you need right here, the electrical wires. Once you have everything, you're going to head back here to the motel, run up the stairs, hang a left, into this room, and you're going to go ahead and build yourself the jet gun.
Looks like you already found some of the parts. Rustidyne Model 23, huh? Definitely not Janet's thing. That doesn't matter now, does it?
Now with our jet gun that we've just made, we are going to start the Aetherella upgrade. I don't know if I said that right. She's a lovely lady though, but we're going to turn into her. So there's essentially 9 little dolls of her that we have to pick up around the map. And there are 4 located just right here inside the comic book store itself. First one is going to be on this box right here. I just sucked it towards me a little bit. So that's the first one. There's going to be one located on top of this shelf right there that I've just meleeed. I'm just sucking that up now. The third one is going to be located here on the windowsill, so go ahead and suck that up. And the last one in here will be located on top of this shelf next to Quick Revive. Our next Aetherella doll is going to be located up on top of this roof here, on kind of above Speed Cola. It's going to be on top of that air conditioning unit. Going to be one Aetherella statue located here on top of the roof of Liberty Lanes. Going to be another one located up there on the second windowsill of the church. Next, if you come up here on top of the roof by this little door that leads you down on top of the ice cream shop, pull out our jet gun again and we will suck our next statue from the AC unit just across the way, if I can get it. And then our last one will be located right over here in the spawn room on top of this motel sign. We'll just go ahead and suck that up. And there you have it. You should be Aetherella now. I hope you enjoy. For our next Easter egg, again, you're either going to need a mangler or a mangler cannon. And we're going to be looking for sort of these gold and black cars. So there's one located here on the back alley side of Ollie's Comics. There's another one located up these stairs behind the groundskeeper house. And our third one is located here, kind of outside of the church. Now the one car specifically that we're looking for will have a Mr. Peaks inside of it, like you can see here outside of the church. And you're just going to want to go ahead and shoot that with your mangler cannon or let a mangler himself do it. If you have done this right, you will get a little piece of loot from the trunk and hopefully a piece of intel. I have already done this before, I've already got my intel, but if done right, you will get a piece of intel for the first time. The next Easter egg is going to be the falling zombie Easter egg. For this, you need to take pretty much some type of explosive, whether that is a grenade, explosive sniper, explosive pistol, and you're going to try to activate the trigger up on top of the roof. There you go. As you can see, I hit it there, and now a bunch of zombies are going to start falling from the sky. I recommend you do this pretty much in every game, because you can do it with a grenade or an impact grenade or anything, because every zombie that drops will drop a little piece of loot, whether that's salvage or points. It can be really anything, just like the rest of these little side Easter eggs on this map. The next side Easter egg I'm going to show you is if you head here into the church, you're going to see these 2 sets of candles sort of on the left and the right side of the pack-a-punch. You're going to want to put Napalm Burst on your gun, and after you put on Napalm Burst, you're just going to start shooting these candles. Once you've shot them enough, they will light up, and after that starts fire, yes, actual fire, will start spawning in from the roof and dropping bits of fire on the ground, killing all zombies around you. You can do this in the boss fight, so I'd say if you're having a hard time with the boss fight, activate this in there and it will help you kill all of the zombies so you can focus the HVTs. For our next Easter egg, I'm not sure if this one is as much of an Easter egg as it is just a feature of the map. But we're going to be opening this bank vault here that we used our keys in. So our first number is going to be here on this table. Our second number will be located here inside of the comic book store, underneath the counter here. And our third and final number will be located inside of the bowling alley. You're going to have to shoot this little bucket of beer, and there's your third number. When you have all the numbers, you're going to head to the bank door, and you're just going to go ahead and input the code. Our second to last Easter egg, yes, we're finally winding down, is going to be the music Easter egg. And for the music Easter egg, we're going to be looking for 3 Mr. Peaks earphones. One of them going to be here in the alley behind the bowling alley. The second headphones will be located up these stairs right to your left in kind of the Speed Cola Washington Ave area of this map. I'm going to go ahead and grab your second headphones. And the last headphones will be located inside of the church on top of this pew right here. Enjoy your free song. And for our last and final side Easter egg of Liberty Falls, we're going to head back on top of the bank, come on over to this roof with at least 3 Semtex grenades. You're going to need 3 Semtex grenades and a spider round for this one. You're just going to want to throw them into that blood pool down there. Once you have done all 3 Semtexes in the pool, you should see a little bit of a meteor come out of there with a bunch of spiders. It kind of looks a little funny, that's why you hear me chuckle. But it's going to drop you some salvage, maybe some points, maybe a little bit of ammo and armor. Nothing too crazy, but mostly the free points that you get with the extra spiders. Yeah, anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this side Easter egg video, all 20 of them. If there are more, please let me know. I have heard of some other ones, but I'm still to see like a video or proof of ones that they exist. But anyways, yep, leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what else you want to see in the future. And yeah, this has been Noah. I'll see y'all around. Later.